Imagine that every obstacle and failure on your life journey isn't just a coincidence, but a secret plan from the universe preparing you for something great. Many might say it's just another empty phrase from social media, but the truth is, this idea has deep roots in ancient teachings that have stood the test of time. It's all about a philosophy that not only helps us weather life's storms, but also turns challenges into stepping stones towards our victories. Today, we're diving into the depths of Stoicism to discover how these ancient principles can guide us, light the way to happiness and fulfillment in our modern world. You're about to embark on a journey towards meaning and resilience, where Stoic teachings will help turn every challenge into a step towards personal growth and greatness. Whether you're facing personal struggles or professional chaos, Stoicism offers you a strategy that will not only help you survive, but also thrive. You'll see true strength not in your circumstances, but in your inner world and attitude towards life. If you've ever wondered how to achieve to finding peace in the storm, or looking for ways that ancient wisdom can shed light on the dark corners of modern life, welcome aboard. Join us in uncovering the secret tips for achieving the best results on this journey. We'll learn to turn obstacles into stepping stones for self-improvement, live mindfully with honor and courage. Subscribe to our channel and stick with us as we explore how Stoicism can be the key to a life filled with purpose and joy. Let the adventures of the inner self begin. 1. Transforming yourself starts with questioning your own limits. Have you ever thought about why we often settle for less than we deserve? Most of us live with self-imposed restrictions. We can unlock the door to a world of endless possibilities. This question encourages us to be brave, not just against external circumstances, but also against our internal barriers of fear and complacency. In the spirit of Stoicism, an ancient philosophy of action and self-development, it's time to re-evaluate ourselves. With kindness and a desire for self-improvement, when facing problems or important decisions, we should ask ourselves about our path to growth. So, when you find yourself at a crossroads, instead of shying away from challenges or giving up in the face of the unknown, ask yourself, why not? Maybe it's time to pursue a project or take a step towards your dream. These choices shape our future and our journey to personal excellence. However, it's important to realize that breaking free from self-imposed limits means we have to fight not just against external circumstances, but also work through our own obstacles. Inner fears and doubts are a call to action that helps you overcome mediocrity and unlock your true potential. Think of the great Stoics like Marcus Aurelius, who saw every challenge as an opportunity for growth and improvement. They didn't look for the easy way out. They aimed for a life filled with virtue, wisdom, and personal growth. So the next time doubts try to hold you back, remember the power of greatness. Your possibilities are limitless. When you dare to achieve, you'll see the potential within. Second, each new day is a chance to be better. We're convinced that focusing on what we can actually control, our virtues, actions, and reactions, allows us not just to dream of perfection, but to take steps toward achieving it every day. The journey to perfection isn't a race for flawless. It's about celebrating every moment of growth and self-discovery. It's realizing that the true value of life lies in the endless pursuit of improvement, in our work, our relationships, and in finding inner peace. That's your drive. Perfection shouldn't come from a desire for external recognition, but from a deep need to live according to your highest principles and values. It's important to realize that striving for perfection isn't a crazy race. It's more like a journey filled with self-compassion and persistence. Small victories and lessons build the ladder to your personal growth and improvement. Every step, no matter how small, is significant in the process of self-improvement. To nurture your passion for self-development, just start. Start by setting clear and meaningful goals that reflect your deepest beliefs. Let every action and decision you make be a reflection of your desire to grow. Embrace every new challenge as an opportunity to expand your horizons and learn. Most importantly, stay open and ready for the changes that will inevitably come your way on the journey to perfection. Remember, the path to self-improvement never ends. Behind every horizon you reach lies a new peak waiting to be conquered. In our endless quest, Crow finds true happiness and satisfaction in life. By taking on the challenge of constant self-improvement, we don't just hit our goals. We become the architects of our own fate, living each day with purpose, passion, and an unstoppable drive to grow. Let's walk this path together, inspiring and supporting each other towards becoming the best versions of ourselves. Third, live with your heart. Stoicism teaches us not just to be resilient in tough times, but also to be fully devoted to our values. When the Stoics took on a challenge or followed their passions, they poured their whole being into it, not for recognition or praise, but because they understood the true meaning of action lies not in the outcome, but in the depth of personal contribution and dedication. The key is to wake up every morning with the determination not just to float along in life, but to actively shape your future through thoughtful actions, ideas, and choices. It means not just dreaming, but also taking bold steps forward, overcoming obstacles and uncertainty. Every action you take and how you do it reflects your true self. To live fully, it's crucial to define your core values. What are your main values? Your deep desires and passions will be the foundation of your life. Second, fully committing yourself means channeling all your energy and focus into achieving your goals. It's about living each day with purpose, passion, and the willingness to face any challenges. Lastly, it's all about authenticity and honesty. Genuine involvement in projects, relationships, and personal growth means being honest and sincere with yourself and others. Embracing a philosophy of total commitment changes your whole approach to life. It's a decision you make every day with every action and choice. This is the path to deep satisfaction and awareness that leads to true self-realization and inner peace. Make this your way of life. Let's walk this path together, supporting and inspiring each other to live with unwavering passion and dedication. Remember, our greatest strength isn't in the peaks we've reached, but in who we become on the way there. Put your heart into everything you start, and you'll see the world around you respond in kind. Fourth, stay true to your path in a world full of distractions and temptations. The real magic happens when you stay committed to your journey, despite all the outside noise and confusion. It's about honoring your beliefs, values, and ultimately yourself. Be strong and know that life is full of moments that can easily pull you off track. We might stray from our main goal, but the key to success lies in staying focused and really understanding your direction, knowing your worth and who you want to be. It's about following your guiding star, even when dark clouds gather on the horizon. It's important to realize that being committed to your path doesn't mean you can't be flexible. Life is full of surprises, and the ability to adapt, learn from your experiences, and adjust your course when needed is crucial. It's not about being rigid in sticking to your chosen path. It starts with a deep understanding of where you're headed. Take some time for self-reflection on your personal values, goals, and vision for life. Write them down and revisit them regularly. Let them be your compass through the sea of life's challenges. Build the discipline to choose the path that aligns with your deepest beliefs. Even if it seems tough or unpopular, remember that every obstacle or failure is not just a test, but also an opportunity to strengthen your resolve and commit even more deeply to your journey. As you go through life, you're shaping it every day by choosing to be who you want to become and living in line with your values and dreams. Fifth, don't get hung up on the results. In a world where success is often measured by what you achieve, it's easy to fall into the trap of always chasing external validation. But just take a moment to imagine freeing yourself from that endless race and letting go of the fixation on final outcomes. That's where Stoicism offers a refreshing perspective, reminding us that true fulfillment comes from within. Freedom and strength come from letting go of our attachment to the outcomes of our actions. Stoicism teaches us to differentiate between what's in our control and what isn't. Our actions, intentions, and relationships are entirely up to us, while the results are often dictated by circumstances beyond our control. When we fixate on the outcomes, we set ourselves up for disappointment and frustration. Instead, we should focus on the process, which is what Stoicism encourages. Put your heart and soul into whatever you're doing, whether it's a work project, personal goals, or relationships. Dive into the process without worrying about the results. It's such a freeing feeling to do what you love with total commitment. Don't let obstacles stand in the way of your success. Real success isn't just about what you achieve. It's about how you got there, with integrity, courage, and a desire to grow. These qualities are the true measure of your progress and success. To make this a part of your life, start by digging deep. Think about your values and set goals based on personal growth and the qualities you find important, rather than seeking outside validation for your achievements. When you start worrying about results, remind yourself what you actually have control over and focus on that. After all, these are what truly define your success. Sixth, you attract what you embody. Your life is a reflection of both your outer appearance and your inner world. A mirror that's clouded with negativity, fear, or resentment can really distort how you see the world and your relationships with others. But just think about how brightly it could shine if you fill it with kindness, perseverance, and sincerity. Stoics believed that cultivating these virtues is the key to a good life. They taught that while we can't change the whole world around us, we have complete control over ourselves and our actions to bring that principle to life. You attract what you embody, so start from within. When you reflect on yourself, evaluate your thoughts and actions without harsh judgment, but with an open heart, looking for ways to grow and improve. Aim to develop qualities that resonate with your soul, whether it's courage in the face of challenges, perseverance in reaching your goals, or compassion for others. This journey isn't about being perfect or not making mistakes. It's about consciously choosing to live in harmony with your values and principles, even when it gets tough. Every obstacle and mistake is a chance to learn something new. Embrace the new and keep moving forward with a better understanding of yourself and the world, accepting the qualities of Stoicism. When you start living in alignment with your highest aspirations, you'll notice how the world around you begins to reflect your inner light, attracting people and events that resonate with your ideals. Seventh, accept the challenges in life. We all face obstacles, from minor annoyances to major setbacks. Our first reaction might be disappointment, sadness, or even despair. But just imagine if we start seeing challenges not as obstacles, but as hidden opportunities for personal growth and self-awareness is the essence of life. We should face life's trials not as insurmountable barriers, but as chances for development and self-improvement. Stoics didn't take difficulties lightly. They fully recognized the pain and complexity of their challenges, but they also believed that each trial carries the potential for equal or even greater good. It's not about what obstacles come up, but what we can learn from these experiences to move forward. The principle of obstacles is a way to your own life. Start by changing how you see things. When you face a challenge, pause and ask yourself what it can teach you. How can I use this situation to grow? Treat every obstacle as an opportunity to build your resilience. Tough paths often lead to the most valuable achievements, and the challenges we go through shape us as individuals. Each obstacle gives you a unique chance to practice virtues like patience and perseverance. Patience, courage, and adaptability make us stronger and wiser. Overcoming challenges often pushes us to think outside the box, encouraging us to tap into unexplored inner strength. When we face obstacles with gratitude for the growth opportunities they bring, we start to appreciate every step of our journey. It's in the face of challenges that we learn the most important lessons. So, Stoicism doesn't just teach us resilience in tough times. It also helps us see every trial as a chance to grow and becoming the best version of yourself. 8. Do what little you can. In life, we often feel overwhelmed by our big dreams or the challenges we face, and we might think, what difference does my small contribution make? But it's important to remember that every great achievement is made up of many small steps, each adding to the bigger picture. We need to remind ourselves that true strength comes not from controlling major events, but from making conscious choices in each moment. Focusing on the present is key. Doing what feels right and necessary in the moment without being scared of the big picture or getting stuck on distant goals is a call to action. Just do what little you can. It's a push to get involved in life, no matter how small your contribution might be. To put this idea into practice, start by breaking down big goals. Focus on the process. Remember, it's not about the size of the step you take, but the consistency and determination behind it. Every small action is a building block that strengthens your journey. The foundation for your grand ambitions reminds us not just about the end result, but when we focus, we become more attentive, engaged, and generally more effective. By embracing this philosophy, we also cultivate humility and resilience. We acknowledge our limitations, but we also affirm our ability to make an impact. We learn to be inventive and ready to adapt, especially when progress feels slow. 9th, redefine your idea of success. In today's world, where the concept of success is constantly evolving, it's often linked to material achievements, social status, and online popularity, making it easy to forget what truly matters. But imagine how your life would change if you re-evaluated these success criteria. True success, according to Stoicism, isn't about accumulating wealth or seeking approval. It's about developing honesty, fairness, courage, and wisdom, regardless of external circumstances. This approach to success empowers us, reminding us that we control our actions and our inner selves. Fill your life with qualities and actions that help redefine your idea of success. Dive into some self-reflection and think about what really matters to you. What qualities and values do you appreciate in yourself and others? Set goals that align with those values, focusing on personal growth and the positive impact you can have on the world around you. Redefining success means valuing each step of the journey, not just the end result. Celebrating your efforts, resilience, and growth is essential, even if it's tough. It's important to remember that success in Stoicism isn't just about reaching your goals. It's also about overcoming obstacles and learning from failures. Letting go of the need for external validation allows you to focus on what truly matters. You might find that the pursuit of virtue and mindful actions make life genuinely rich and fulfilling, surpassing any material achievements. 10th, try to steer clear of seeking approval. In a world where the constant chase for it can be overwhelming, Stoicism teaches us that true satisfaction and authenticity in our lives don't rely on external validation. It reminds us that seeking approval is a path to inner turmoil. Instead, we should focus on being self-sufficient, remembering that our real worth comes from our actions that align with our own beliefs and values, not the changing opinions of others. To stop chasing approval, start by looking deep within yourself. Get to know yourself, your motives and desires, so you can separate the drive to please others from what truly comes from within you. This process takes honesty and self-reflection, but it's super important for building an authentic life. Then, work on trusting your decisions, using logic and wisdom as your guides. Believe in your judgments and make choices that align with your beliefs, which will make you less dependent on what others think. Be ready for the fact that your choices might be unpopular or misunderstood by others, but remember that it's based on your deep values. Acknowledge that not being liked is normal. We're all unique and can't meet everyone's expectations. Constantly trying to please others will make us lose ourselves, which goes against the principle of living authentically. By staying true to our beliefs, we attract people who appreciate us for who we are. Even when facing criticism, we can remain confident, knowing we're living our truth. According to our virtues, turning down the need for approval not only frees us, but also helps us stay true to ourselves and our principles. 11th, essential to ditch the distractions. In today's world, where every moment and every ounce of energy is constantly bombarded by demands and expectations, the ability to say no is not just a skill anymore. It's a necessity for preserving our identity. We should choose what aligns with our values, prioritizing our independence and letting go of distractions that don't help. We stood up for a life that respects limitations, knowing our time and energy aren't infinite. We called for a smart way to allocate these resources, focusing on actions that truly matter and are beneficial. So saying no isn't about denying opportunities. It's about affirming our desire for a meaningful and intentional life. However, rejecting something, especially when it goes against what others expect, can be tough. It can be tough to stick to our own habits of pleasing others. It takes courage and self-confidence, qualities that Stoicism emphasizes. By saying no, we're not rejecting offers. We're choosing to prioritize our true aspirations and values. To master this art, start by clarifying your goals and beliefs. When you know what you're aiming for and what you value, it becomes easier to identify what supports your path and what distracts you. Remember, you can do this gently and respectfully, respecting and appreciating the offer while firmly maintaining our boundaries. The ability to say no frees us from unnecessary obligations, allowing us to focus on what really matters. It boosts our self-respect because we learn to honor our own needs and personal space. Surprisingly, this can lead to increased respect from those around us who start to value our determination and honesty in expressing our own goals. 12th, let it go with indifference. Understanding how to truly let go with indifference means grasping the difference between what we can control and what's beyond our power. We have control over our efforts, attitudes, choices, and virtues, but the outcomes of our actions, the behavior of others, and the whims of fate are out of our hands. Worrying about unattainable goals creates unnecessary stress. Letting go with indifference doesn't mean you stop caring about everything in life. This means having deep respect for what really matters to us and accepting everything else with indifference. We learn to intentionally focus our energy on our actions while keeping a distance from expectations about their outcomes. Imagine how much easier your life would be when you stop worrying about trivial things and let go of unnecessary drama that doesn't align with your key goals and principles. This liberation that Stoicism offers is a path to inner peace and resilience, no matter what's happening around you. Mastering the art of indifference requires being aware of our own reactions and understanding the limits of our influence. Like any skill, it takes practice. You can start small and gradually apply it to bigger parts of your life. Over time, you'll notice something amazing. The less we try to control what we can't, the more control we gain over ourselves. You'll find a new sense of calm and clarity, even in the midst of chaos. By bringing this wisdom into our lives, we realize that our true strength lies within. Inside, the ability to consciously focus on what matters and to let everything else go with gratitude allows us to journey together through this exploration of Stoic principles. We regain confidence in the strength of our inner world and the importance of the values we choose every day. This has been a journey not just into the depths of Stoic wisdom, but also into ourselves, discovering our own resilience, determination, and capacity for transformation. Together with us on this journey, we've become part of our unique community, where each of us contributes to the shared goal of growing wiser and gaining new levels of understanding about what it means to live meaningfully.